Yeah, so seeing the illustrator for 86 doing other illustrations for other animes or franchises is incredible. I mean, just look at Rin. Anyways, though, I am so happy seeing a lot of this noise for one of the greatest animes of all time that kind of got drowned out by time and other popular animes, that being Sonny Boy. My gosh, man, this anime released back in 2021, and my gosh, was it a vibe. But oh my gosh, dude, I've never had one of the greatest times being lost in watching an anime in my entire life until I watched this one. For the longest time, I had no idea what the actual hell was happening throughout the entire series up until closer towards the end. But even then, if you try to ask me what the actual heck happened, I can't even answer. You have to rewatch it, and I will rewatch it because again, like, I didn't understand, fully grasp what the heck was happening, and just because of that, I feel like watching this series again is going to feel like experiencing it for the first time, and that rarely happens with me with other animes. I'm so happy that it's resurfacing. It just reminded me of it. Now, if I'm not wrong, it might have to do with like with the correlation of Chainsaw Man ending, and I really don't know how that makes sense. I've just been seeing that a lot on my timeline where they just somehow merged out together, or there's like some sort of comparison. Don't know how that happens, but it might have to do with the ending as well, because when looking through some clips and seeing a lot of these things about Sonny Boy, I don't think it gave like a definite clear answer on how the show ends. I mean, I'm okay with that. Not for Chainsaw Man. I feel like Chainsaw Man was just a little bit rushed, but I already made a video on that, so if you want to go look at that, I'll do something here. But yeah, no, I definitely would recommend Sonny Boy. And Sonny Boy was a big anime when it first came out, and I really don't think that it did get drowned out. I think it was just not popular enough with like new anime fans, because lately a lot of anime fans have only been addicted to watching flashy lights and men fighting, which, don't get me wrong, I'm into that too. I like watching sweaty men fight. Sometimes it's just good to get lost in good animation, a good story, and you know, good art styles, and that's exactly what Sonny Boy had. But it's unfortunate how many people are really missing out, and I'm so glad again for this resurfacing. Now, if you wanted to know who animated this series, it's Madhouse. Madhouse was responsible for animating such a perfect anime original, with the director, the ones responsible for directing Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, the first season of One Punch Man, Mob Psycho 100, and Gurren Lagann. I mean, all of these animes that I've just listed are probably up there in like the top 20. And yeah, no, this is insane. They had some incredible backing as well as the voice cast. They had very popular ones. We got Nanami's voice actor from JJK as, I guess, like the narrator of one of like the stray dogs within the series. We have the voice actor for Mao Mao from Apothecary Diaries. And there's just more. I'm just not going to list all of them because it is a long list. Because getting to like the anime, I'm not going to try to spoil, but just in case, this is a spoiler warning. It's pretty much an isekai anime. Out of nowhere, a group of students in a class just gets teleported outside of a realm, outside of their reality, and almost anything is possible. You can jump through different realities with different settings, from like a beach setting to almost like an outer space setting, where, or like an empty, you can kind of think of it of like levels in the back rooms, and that's what it kind of gave off. But it was more chill and more, you know, easy and less intense. There's nothing out to kill them. One interesting thing too is that each and every student was, or most students, if I remember correctly, just like a good handful, were able to unlock like superpowers. And these superpowers were reality warping, reality breaking, literally something more than just superhuman strength, superhuman speed, literally things that just a normal person could not comprehend. And that's one of the things that make this anime shine, and it is absolutely phenomenal. Not only was the voice casting great, not only was the animation absolutely perfect, but so was the entire story and concept that I can barely recall. But I mean, it's just that great. Yeah, like, I don't know if that makes sense, and I know that sounds like an empty praise, and I'm just trying to ride the wave with this, but it really is a phenomenal series that I highly recommend y'all go ahead and watch. Again, I can barely recall, but from what I remember, I really did enjoy this series. I remember watching like one of the episodes or a few of the episodes more than once, not only to experience the absolutely like eye candy that this series was, but as well as trying to understand what the actual heck was going on. Yeah, I still don't know what the hell is going on, but best believe at the end of this recording, I'm definitely going to watch this anime because it is that great, man. But yeah, man, that's all I really gotta say. Let me know down in the comments if you've watched this anime, or if you planned on watching this anime, or if you even heard of this anime. I highly recommend watching it. And if you get lost, I'm telling you this right now, you're probably gonna want to rewatch it again, and it's not going to feel like a chore because it's just that's phenomenal of a series. Anyways, though, leave down in the comments what y'all thoughts or what y'all think about this anime. Appreciate y'all for hanging around. If you made it this far into the video, why not drop a like and subscribe, as that does help around my channel a lot. Anyways, though, appreciate y'all for hanging around, and I'll see y'all next time. Adios, guys.